This is now the third time I've tried to film this, but this is my 6 weeks postpartum. Don't get me wrong, I love having a baby, and I'm really surprised right now that he's by himself right here and not crying. But yeah, 6 weeks postpartum. I had a C-section. It was terrifying. It was so bad. It was so terrifying. I was scared shitless. Like, I was shivering, shaking. Like, I was almost like, I don't want to go. I almost canceled it. I was like, I can't do this. Just like, I guess, you know, the unknown of having been cut open and having it being pulled out of you. I don't know. What is it? They cut like through 7 layers, which is insane to me. That's crazy. And then they just sew back 7 layers. But yeah, the first week I would say was the hardest. I had the worst thoughts ever. The worst thoughts ever. I was ready to run away, abandon everything, you know, just pack up in the middle of the night and run. Like, those were my thoughts. Obviously it was never gonna happen, but I would stare out and look into the night, and those were my thoughts. Sorry, I just had to put him on the boob. But yeah, I was having the worst thoughts that you could ever have, which was so crazy to me because I really did not think that I was going to be that depressed and, you know, feel that alone. It was one of the hardest things I ever had to go through. It was just, I was ready. I was like, I can't do this again. I was like, I don't know why people do this. Why do people do this to themselves? It was that intense. Obviously I don't feel that way now. I am very happy. It's only been 6 weeks, which it feels like it's been 6 months, which is crazy. I think it's the lack of sleep and, you know, the fact that I have a Velcro baby who doesn't let me do many things. And I think that is the hardest thing. It's just, I don't have any time, you know, to go to the washroom, to make some food, grab a glass of water. It's he likes to contact nap, and it's been really hard to get him to not contact nap because I feel like my #1 job right now is just to get this baby to sleep. And, you know, everyone's always like, baby sleep. That's all they do is sleep. That's all they do is sleep. Nobody told me that you have to put them to sleep. Like, they can't go to sleep on their own, which is insane. But props to all the moms out there who are, you know, making the videos, doing the content, going out, you know, seizing the day. I don't know how they do it. I thought that I was going to be able to do all that. I thought I have so much time on my hands. It's not like that at all. It's not like that at all. And especially, I didn't snap back right away. I need to, you know, I want to go to the gym. I want to do all these things. It's finally my 6 weeks. I have my 6-week appointment next week because I just did not remember to call and book it, but that's fine. That's my fault. I feel like this video is being kind of negative, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Also, filming it 3 times, I kind of got lost in what I've talked about and what I haven't. But yeah, yeah, I've never felt so alone, pretty much is what it is. And I feel like it's starting to get better, and I just can't wait for him to have, you know, longer wake windows so that I can put him down and I can do these things, or we can go out and hang out. Right now he's having trouble sleeping and staying asleep for a long period of time, and I googled it and it was like 6-week regression. I guess he's growing. He's a big boy now. But no, I love being a mom, and I'm so excited for our future together. I just think that the newborn stage is really, really hard. It's been very, very hard, especially because my fiance is working, you know, 6 days a week, 12-hour days. So it's just like me by myself here. For the first month, I had so many people helping. Like, people were sending food, you know, like always there to help. And I think that wore off, and now it's just me. And it's hard. It is hard. Sorry, my hair getting in your face maybe. And yeah, it's hard. I think I said it's hard 100 times already, but today I said I'm getting back into doing content. I love doing content. I love making videos. I want to be able to do that. So this is my getting back there, my little rant of my 6 weeks postpartum rant. No, I'm proud of myself for getting myself out of depression. I just woke up one day and I was like, I can't be depressed anymore. Like, I can't. That's not like me. I need to, you know, get my shit together and, you know, figure it out and get back to being me. And yeah, that's the goal. That's the plan. I want to be happy for my son, for, you know, my family, my everything, my home. And yeah, my business, I haven't been working at all. I thought I would be able to do work. Nope. Nothing. I just sit here, and it's hard because if he can go on the carrier and he goes on the carrier and he's fine, I can do things. You know, I can make dinner, I can clean, but if he's fussy like today, I can't put him in the carrier. There's not much that I can do. And yeah, I think this is just like my therapy. Coming on here and talking about it is like my therapy. I feel like the harder parts are behind me. You know, the more he's like older and the more, oh sorry sweetie, yeah, he's having a hard time. So this is pretty much it. And yeah, I just feel like the more he gets older, the easier it's gonna be for me, because he can just sit there and I can go do things. You know, we can go out and it'll be better. It'll be so much better. And I'm hopeful. And yeah, that's my 6 week rant, and I'll see you next week.